All right, so how good are you just rolling with the punches, you know, being comfortable with not having control? You're not good at that at all.
It's not natural for some of us. Learning to let go every now and then could come from an improv class.
It could, from Big Canvas, Doug Rothgeb, Heather Jones, and Eric Green. Good to see
Nice
you.
to see you all.
You're
Welcome
clinch
back.
arm in arm, huh?
Oh.
Okay, so we're familiar, like Second City, what else is there?
Whose
that's
line
out
is
there?
it
Whose line
anyway? That's a good one.
Is that the concept you're kind of going after?
Right, yeah, exactly. It's like short-term fun games, but it goes a little bit more than that. That's more like the form and the way we play, but it goes more into a teaching, and these guys say it a lot
Which
better.
I think is so interesting.
It goes more into life skills.
Which is the whole point, because what you're doing with these classes coming up, and we'll talk more about them, but it's taking what you learn on stage and applying it to life, whether it's what you're doing at home or at work. So how can improv help some of us either relax or figure out what to do in situations where we might be more uncomfortable?
Well, it's a yes and life. That's kind of our hashtag, is yes and life. Things happen are more positive if you yes and. Whenever somebody comes to you and says something, you don't say yes but or yes. You got to say yes and. And that's how life is. It's more positive if you use the yes and that's the #1 rule, is to say yes and.
And so if our viewers were going to come to one of your shows, what are your shows like?
They are short form games. We do short form, but we also do some experimental shows and things like that. But kind of like Whose Line Is It Anyway, but we don't do points. We don't do any of that stuff. We just play. We get suggestions from the audience, and the show basically is we tell them it's on them. If the show is bad, it's their fault, really, because they give us the suggestions.
That's an easy out.
It's an easy out.
Wow.
Yes, the show was bad, and it was all your fault.
Yes, there you go.
Is that the yes and you were talking about?
Yes, there you go.
Yes, yes. So what are we going to do here this morning?
Well, we are going to do a game called Morning Show.
How
we figured it was appropriate. So what'll happen is we'll pair off into teams, essentially. One person will be the host, and one person will be the guest, doing a product based on solving a everyday issue.
Okay.
I just decided to do halitosis. I haven't told anyone that, so I figured it'd be easy for the suggestion.
That's good.
Nice.
What'll happen is our host can only speak one word at a time and alternating, and our guest has to speak at the same time in one voice. So they have to try to say the same word. This is where the control freak's going to come in.
Teams are we on?
I figured I would go Mike and Heather.
And we're always family-friendly, clean shows.
Oh, good.
Yes.
As we have to be here, too.
Yep, and that's why we
Go
don't
ahead
know.
and you guys be the host, and I'll have you and Doug.
So you're the host, or am I the guest?
We're the guests. We're the
We'll
guests.
go
We have
second.
to
We'll
come
go
together.
back and
Oh,
forth.
yes. Okay, I'm sorry.
And so we have to answer together?
You'll be the
They're
host.
going to speak in unison.
How do we do
We'll
that?
speak one
All
at a
right,
time
so-
for the host of the show.
So now that we've got this figured
Can
out,
I just point, if we are this confused, what are our viewers feeling right now? I am so sorry, Omaha.
that's all right. That's all right.
Well, did Omaha understand the instructions?
But you can see that it's not pre-planned. Everything we're doing right now is just made up on the spot.
So we will go ahead and have the host start.
Okay.
And they will introduce the guest, and they will just basically talk back and forth like we would on any other regular morning show.
About halitosis.
They have a product that'll solve halitosis.
Okay.
Ready?
No. I'm just going to follow your lead.
Okay, one word at a time. Here we go.
Oh, we have to
good.
connect.
Morning.
Kind of.
Welcome.
To
The
show.
we
Have
a
special
guest
here.
today. Please
Introduce
your
self.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Mary, and
Mike.
we're
supposed to talk together, right?
Yeah,
And you're only one
And
person.
we really want to talk to you about your bad breath.
we
Have
bad.
breath.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry.
Really bad breath.
So
What
can
we
do
about
it.
First, you brush your teeth. Second, spit it out. And third, repeat.
Oh.
Okay.
So
What
are
the
benefits
of
your
product?
universal liking of you by everyone.
Yes.
And
Then
what
can
this
change.
Everything.
And that was
that's
morning
how it
show.
That's the morning show.
the fun of that
a lot of
game
pressure.
for us is the improv life thing is you have to look at each other to
Right.
get that true. The answers are in the eyes, and
Yeah.
so
Isn't that funny?
yeah, and so you have to be comfortable with looking at people and saying yes, Dan, and not denying what's happening.
I think most of the time Heather and I were on the same page,
Yeah.
except for a couple times where I wasn't really paying attention. When I wasn't
You
looking
weren't
at
paying
it,
attention. The story of my
I guess
life.
when I don't pay attention, that's what happens.
Which
Mary's
is
a pro.
so funny because my stomach is in knots, not being
Oh,
in control.
Mary, calm
But you-
down.
No,
Calm down.
but I'm
Big
just
Canvas teen improv classes.
Okay.
They start July 23rd, 7 to 9. Of course, at the Sozo downtown, 13th and Jones.
but these are for teens, this class.
And
There's a teen improv
Yes.
class.
if there are adults that are seeing this today and feel, you know what, I want to do this with my kid,
Yeah.
or I'm just interested in the improv class, they can definitely come
It's
to
great. It's
it.
like theater sports.
Yeah,
It's
they've
like
got
team-
3 things total coming up this month. There's more information online at bigcanvasne.com. Guys, thanks for being here today.
You did
It's great to see you.
Thanks, Heather.
Good to have you. Well, come on this side. Okay, heads up. This is our last day to register for your chance to win Mike's services as Cabana Boy for a day, Heather
you
Jones.
know it, girl. The prize package includes 6 Funplex passes, a private cabana at Funplex, and $100 to spend on food and drinks. So lay back, relax, and enjoy. I'll fetch the towels, serve you the drinks, get some snacks, whatever.
Nice. We'll accept entries through this afternoon. Then we'll pick one winner at random. Look for official rules online.
All right, why are we still arm in arm?
No idea.
I don't know.
Why is Heather right
Because
here?
you have to say yes to whatever I say.
That's
So
right.
This is going to happen the rest of the day.
I
We're
still
not
have
letting go.
a guy named one of Rolling Stone's 5 comics to watch. Don't miss Ryan Hamilton.
After the break, 5 of the most common car emergencies and what to do if you're caught in one of those situations. I'm going to check my breath.